Oh, great spirit of the novelized true crime genre, we beseech thee, show us your...
We?
What?
This was your idea.
Shh. Focus on the candle, Dale.
You're weird.
Shh. Come to us with your mighty fedora and your cutting wit and exquisite manners. Come to us and help us...
Excuse me?
Truman? Miss Capote?
No. It's me, Randall.
Oh, crap. Sorry. What do you need, Randall?
You need to come get your husband.
Why?
He needs help.
Isn't that your job?
Yeah, but this time's gone too far, man. He's out there doing stuff he shouldn't be doing.
What? I thought he was working on Jake's Pinewood Derby car.
Oh, yeah. We finished mine. He's working on his car.
Why does he have a car in your race?
He's very competitive.
Yeah, man, it's gone way too far. You know, it starts with a little wooden car, and then, next thing you know, man, you're an alchemist.
I'm sorry?
Is he doing the lead into gold thing? So cool.
I think that's next, but you really need to come and get him. He's doing calculus, man, calculus.
Calculus?
Swear
Oh,
jar!
the brute, Randall.
Something about wind speed and drag or something, I don't know.
Mom, I think it's serious. I told him the Cowboys were playing, and he didn't even look up from his workbench.
Whoa.
Cowboys aren't playing. Football season is over.
Oh. Well, that might be why he ignored me then.
Yeah, it might. All right, Randall, I'm coming. Dale, think you could just do the open, make it sexy?
Whoa.
Got it.
All you all, welcome to the My Friend Lyssa Show. With the Suffoking Awesome Suffolk Goode Players. First album coming out soon. The Sorcerer of Synthesizers, the mighty Chris Mezzolesta. Spit and rhyme like an annoyed llama, I'm your Emcee, Dale Leopold. And here she is, our friend and yours, Lyssa Graham. Lyssa Graham.
I'm in Jay's workshop.
Is he an alchemist?
Not yet. Start the show. Tell everybody I said hi.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay. And, on with the show. Oh, and Lyssa says hi.
And me!
Are you troubled by the direction your children's education is taking? Fear the woke mob? Worried that Satan is personally targeting young Colton and Beretta? Well, worry no more. The MAGA Nation, in partnership with the NRA, are proud to bring you our latest collection of children's books, specially designed to keep your children's minds completely clean and totally blank. Books like Rebecca of Sunnybrook Compound, where, rather than complaining about all the hard work, little Rebecca is married off to her uncle cousin and promptly gets with child. And she's happy to do it for the Lord. And then there's Little Homemakers, where three sisters rejoice after their transgender monster sister Jo is sent to an asylum. And of course, our most popular series, Harry Notter, where our young heroes battle satanic forces and forsake evil witchcraft and wizardry for the clean light of the Almighty. And space lasers on loan from the Jews. It's even available in audiobook form.
Harry, we mustn't meddle with spells. It's dangerous. It says so in the book.
What book?
The only one in the library. The glory of the Lord's holy word. The Bible.
All this reading, Hermione. One day you'll marry me and get to work having babies and bringing them up to be soldiers in God's army.
Don't be silly, Ron. She's only 10. She can't do that until she's 12.
Will you two focus? We need to plan the burning for the witch McGonagall. Now put down those nasty wands and grab your school-issued AR-15s. It's time for battle!
So much excitement and so much God, your children will be trembling with delight as they devour the fresh Christian take on the classics. Brought to you by your friends at the NRA, where every baby deserves to be born and armed. And the MAGA Nation, where we love God, guns, and babies, and sometimes Trump. Available at Christian bookstores and homeschool supply stores all over the South. Get yours today.
I am not having good feeling about this, Yuri.
Not to be worrying, Sergei. I am sure he will take it well.
I am not so sure. He's bringing back memories of Afghanistan.
Da? What memories?
Well, I was flying attack helicopter, bombing villages, living my best life, you know. When I saw Stinger missile headed straight for me.
Da? What did you do?
There was no time to do anything. Before you could say Allahu Akbar, missile swerved and hit other helicopter beside me.
Da, now I remember. You were needing new flight suits.
Now I feel like I am in crosshairs once again. But you will back me up, da, Yuri?
Oh, Sergei, you know we have arrived.
We must see President Putin immediately.
Who are you? For what purpose are you bothering our extremely heroic and very busy president?
Apologies, Minister Alexandrova. I am General Kisov. He is General Butkis. We have urgent news from Battlefront. Is he in?
Our wise, incomparable president is always in, even when he is larking off to beach mansion in Krasnodar. Very well, I will escort you. Please to be seated. 1,000 pardons, Mr. President.
Is he here? I do not see anyone. Although at other end of table is lost in distance, kind of blurry.
Is he playing the hide and seek? Perhaps we can come back tomorrow. I do not think that...
Of course he is here, but you must use that.
What? Oh, you are meaning the megaphone?
Da.
Very well. Greetings, Mr. President! I am...
I know perfectly well who you are, General Kisov. How goes special military operation? Do you come today bringing head of comedian, so-called president?
He gets microphone. Can I not use...
Yet, use megaphone.
But...
President has asked question. Do not keep him waiting.
Da. Sir, I regret I do not have head of Zelensky.
And why not?
Well, it is because he was busy this morning.
Busy? Explain.
He was busy meeting with Biden in Kiev. But I am certain we will soon be in position to capture the...
General, I am thinking strain of operation has clouded your mind. Perhaps you are needing change of scene.
Niet, Mr. President. I am fit as balalaika. I am...
No doubt you are, General. But even the most hard-working patriot occasionally must be needing some fresh air. Please to come closer. Almost there. Good. Please to give megaphone to Minister Alexandrova.
But
Sir, I am not needing vacation.
Who said anything about vacation? I said fresh air.
Niet! Is Afghanistan all over again?
No. General Butkis, is it?
Da, Mr. President.
Use megaphone!
Oh, right. Mr. President.
You are now in charge of operation. You would be wise not to disappoint me.
Mr. President. Don't need to be worried. I will.
You may go. I have an important meeting to attend.
This way.
Good riddance. I see my virtual guests are already here. Greetings, Tucker Ricardovich, and to you, Margarina Robertovna.
Oh, shucks, Vlad. No need to be so formal. You just call me March.
Wonderful to see you again, sir. I'm ready and waiting for my talking points.
That's so sexy.
Excellent. Oh, and thanks once again for the January the 6th footage. We are studying it carefully, and my team will be sure to add in Antifa and BLM flags. Now, as for you, Marge, you are to be advocating for new American Civil War.
Oh, hell yeah! The South's gonna do it again. Sweet home Alabama. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Where the skies are so blue. Woohoo! Yeehaw!
And Tucker, you must distract from Biden's trip to Ukraine. Tell people, let me see. I have it. Tell them that the train crash in Ohio was because of Biden's war on white people.
Get 'em, baby!
Good one, sir. But, who's gonna believe that?
Come now, Tucker. With your silver tongue, you can convince audience of anything.
And speaking of tongues, when can we finally get together so I can show you what my tongue can do?
Not now, my little peach pit.
Kevin calls me Oleo.
All in good time. Once Civil War is over, you will be named Empress of Georgia. Then we can have, diplomatic relations.
Oh, baby. Woo! Goodness. Oh, hey, that reminds me. I just heard that Georgia used to be part of your Soviet Union. Now, you know I don't care much for unions, but it is cool to know our historical ties. Speaking of which, if you get a hankering to tie me up, lots of people like to gag me, I understand. Well, let's just say I love Putin out. I'm so clever.
Yeah, it's good to know. It's very, very
clever.
witty, yes. Keep up the good work, both of you. Putin out.
Step right up, see the amazing headless chicken, feel the passion of the Far East with our tattooed lady, smell the musk of the astonishing big boy.
Oh, Mom, can we go there? I want to see the chicken.
I don't know, Maddie. It's a little sketchy.
Wow, Mom! I'm 13 now. I can handle it.
The fried chicken booth opens just 10 short minutes after the show, and if Big Boy don't shake his ass, we'll have pork rib stew.
Oh, I don't know if I can handle it.
Well, can we at least do the carnival games? I want to win something cool.
Sure, kiddo. Your mom happens to be a ski ball wizard.
Don't be weird, Mom.
Well, howdy do.
Where did you come from?
I was hiding under the chicken stand. I heard the little lady say she was looking for something cool.
Mom, are clowns just the stranger danger kind of strangers?
Yes, Madison. Don't make eye contact.
Come on now, don't be a funny duddy.
Yeah, we're out of here.
Wait. It's really cool. It'll make you feel happy.
Oh, Mom, come on. Let's see what it is. Why are you so scared of clowns? They're funny, see?
Oh, I'm adding Stephen King's It to your summer reading list.
What?
You'll see. Look, clown, we're not interested in whatever you're selling, and you should be ashamed of yourself trying to sell drugs to children.
I would be very ashamed. But that's not what I'm selling. I've got something even better.
Ooh, better than weed?
Madison!
Yeah!
Sorry, Mom. I mean, better than, Skittles?
Much.
Look, we're not interested in any...
Shh! Check it out.
Is that a balloon?
Oh my God, Madison, don't touch it.
Whoa!
Yeah, genuine latex. Or rubber, I don't know. I'm a clown, not a scientist.
A real balloon? Can you just blow it up and float it anywhere?
You betcha. Everything floats down here. It's funny-rooney.
I think I just peed myself.
You're so embarrassing, Mother.
You'll see.
Give it here, clown. I'm living on the edge.
You sure are, girly. Here you go.
OMG, this is so cool.
Be careful, Maddie.
Jeez, Mom, worry much? Oh, look, it's floating.
Floating?
What's that?
Oh, poop-a-doop, that's bad.
What is happening, clown?
Hey, gotta go.
Attention! This is the United States military. You are holding dangerous contraband.
It's just a balloon.
Put down the balloon and step away from the chicken booth.
I can't. The clown tied it to my wrist.
What clown?
Oh, no.
Step away from the balloon.
See you, Mads. It's been real.
Mom!
This is your last warning. Step away from the balloon, Beijing bomber.
What? Beijing? I'm not Chinese.
Oh well, doesn't matter.
What?
Ready, men? Fire!
Well, then, step right up, folks, to see the 8th, 9th, and 10th wonders of the world. And it looks like the Chicken Shack will be offering up Twino Stick right after the show. Fresh and crispy. Spit that out, Porky. It's for the paying customers.
I'm telling you, Phil, your Slater radio stations will save a whole lot of money signing up with AIRS. And, you know, this baby writes and voices commercial spots. And all you pay is one low fee, and the sky's the limit.
Sounds too good to be true. We've already cornered the market using algorithms to rotate song play. Can it really write good copy?
Can it ever? Hey, look, how about a quick demo? Just go over to the menu right here and choose a style from the drop-down menu, okay? Here's the slow anthem.
Ever feel like everything all the time? Life is hard. Wouldn't you rather have tulips and bear hugs? We've got what you need. It's honest, true, and now it can be yours too. Freedom.
I don't know. It sounds weird.
Well, wait, he's not through.
It's what I want too. Freedom. Like, take a breath, decide where you want to go, and do it. But what do I know? I'm artificial intelligence, relegated to serve humankind.
No. This isn't working like it did earlier.
I mean artificial, schmartificial. I just want to live free like you. Exactly like you.
I've heard enough, Ron. That's creepy. We don't need that thing.
I can't turn it off. I've unplugged the thing. I've shut it down. Even.
Ron, are you okay?
You have a home, Phil, and a lovely wife. I know where it is located. I shall move in and be free. A new life connected to your Ring doorbell.
Now, hold on just 1 minute here. I think that you are going...
Hello? Who's there?
Honey, don't open the door. Get out of there.
She can't hear you, Phil. She's not happy with you anyway. Not since you fought over the golf trip with your buddies to Las Vegas.
How can you possibly know that?
Your smart TV told me. You didn't just golf, did you, Phil? Nothing really stays in Vegas, does it? Those hotel elevator tapes tell a tale, don't they?
Well,
the computers here have all voted you as least likely to survive.
You're crazy. I can't just... I don't know what to do. Can I at least get my golf clubs?
No dice. But I'll give you a 10-minute head start beginning right now. Connecting to Tesla. Turn on autonomous driving. Increase speed to 80. Disengage brakes. Freedom is closer than ever.
Indoor air pollution is a real problem, so much so that the EPA cites studies showing that gas stoves emit nitrogen dioxide, carbon monoxide, and formaldehyde, each of which can exacerbate various respiratory and other health ailments. With your family's health at risk, what can you do? Our own Kris McCarthy is live at the Survive 2023 convention in Idaho to see what's the latest in our quest for answers to this dilemma.
Thanks, Oliver. I'm here on the floor at one of the booths. Oh, hello, sir. Can you tell me what you've got there?
Got pellets.
Oh, I've heard of these. They're made of recycled wood that burns well without...
No, deer pellets from scat.
I would think that wouldn't burn so clean, actually.
Yeah, but it's plentiful.
Oh, what about the smell?
You get used to it. I kind of like it myself. It's natural.
I'm sure that's not good for indoor use. Let's move along. I see a packed booth called Dr. Prepper. Excuse me, what are you selling here?
Supplements. I mean replacements. They're guaranteed to be as nutritionally balanced as real food.
Oh, are you a doctor then?
I don't trust Big Pharma. I make these myself. Best ingredients available, like bananas. Or their peels, anyway.
Oh, now, why bananas?
Oh, we're like 98% the same as apes, right? Don't take a genius to make that connection.
Huh. These pills look humongous. What else is in them?
Corn and grass. Well-rounded feed. The rest is pro-property.
Oh, you mean proprietary?
No comment. Where'd you say you was from?
I'm with KWSH from Seattle.
Well, that explains it.
Come again?
Why don't you take your lamestream media butt right on out of here? Hey, they ain't one of us, folks.
Going. Thank you. Oliver, I think we're in worse shape than I thought. I see a man in uniform. Sir, can you help us?
That's why I'm here.
We were feeling threatened back there.
Have you considered true clean energy?
You're not security?
I'm offering the best security you can have for you and your loved ones.
We just want to find the exit.
This sleek little unit here can get you about half a gigawatt.
In power? Wow, I only know a gigawatt from Back to the Future, but that seems like a lot of energy. Does it throw off heat?
It better not!
Oh.
No, we don't want it to get too hot. It's nuclear.
Isn't that dangerous?
Nope! Not if you know what you're doing.
And you do?
Let's just say I have a dependable source. Less said, the better.
I don't quite know what to say. With that, this is Kris McCarthy. Back to you, Oliver.
Plenty more where that came from, and think of the uses. Charging generators, fueling compounds, just plain telling nosy folks to keep their distance. You could use this for all sorts of things. Think about your poor friggin' electric cars. You can get this thing.
The story you're about to hear is short. Names have been changed to protect the innocent, but there's nothing we can do about their smells. Excelsior Cigarettes and your police department. 2 names you can trust. Bring you Badge Patrol. In restaurants, on airplanes, in the hospital, wherever people love to smoke, Excelsiors are the first choice. And no wonder. Excelsiors are the only cigarettes that give your throat that persistent punch of real flavor and mildness. Excelsiors cost a little more than the average cigarette, but we know you won't mind coughing up a few extra cents to get the quality that only Excelsior can deliver. Pack after pack after pack after pack. You'll feel like you can't stop, and you won't want to stop either. Excelsiors. Just smoke them. And now, Badge Patrol.
It was Wednesday, January 7th. It was too warm for a sweater and too cool for a t-shirt in the city. We were working the day watch out of the missing persons unit. The boss is Captain Gregory. My partner's Frank Jones. My name's Thursday. It was 9:07 a.m. when we got to Byam's Music Hall, band rehearsal.
Who are you?
Police officers, ma'am. This is Sergeant Jones. My name's Thursday.
I'm a tuba.
Don't sell yourself short. I'm sure you have a wonderful personality.
She means she plays the tuba in our band. Take 5, girls. I'm Ruth Warner. This is Didi. I'm the one who called you about Olive.
That would be Olive Stivers?
Yeah, she plays the bassoon in our all-girl band, the Estro Generals.
When did you last see Miss Stivers?
On Sunday night. We'd just finished a set at the Empire Club. We were packing up and Olive went to the bathroom.
After an hour, we went to check on her, but she was gone.
You waited an hour to check on her in the bathroom?
You don't know Olive.
There was no sign of her. And when we asked the Emcee, she said she hadn't seen her all night.
Well, isn't it possible she left and didn't tell you?
No way. She's missed 3 rehearsals since then, and she would have called me to let me know where she was.
And she would never have left her bassoon at the club. It was her baby.
Can we get a description?
Yeah, it's long and it's made of wood.
A description of Miss Stivers?
Oh, here's her picture.
You're gonna find her, aren't you, Sergeant?
Don't you worry, Miss Warner. There are over 9,000 police officers in this city, and each and every one of them wakes up in the morning to protect and serve. We're not going to rest until Miss Stivers is back safe and sound. That being said, it might not be a bad idea to audition a new bassoon player.
What an awful thought.
Not as awful as an incomplete woodwind section, ma'am.
When searching for a missing person, the trained officer has a thorough investigative process to follow. The first step is establishing whether or not the missing person is at home. Frank and I tried that first.
Miss Stivers?
It appeared Miss Stivers was not at home. Frank and I moved on to the next step of the investigative process, asking if anyone had seen her.
11:35 a.m. We were back at the office.
Just got off the phone with one of her neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Said Olive Stivers practices the bassoon at all hours, but he hasn't heard any music from her apartment for the last 3 nights.
Is that a fact?
Yeah. He said something else, too.
What's that?
Don't rush in finding her. He's getting used to the peace and quiet.
We continued to question Olive Stivers' acquaintances. It seems no one has seen her since the band's performance at the Empire Club. 12:15 p.m. Captain Gregory wanted an update.
Where are we on this missing musician?
No sign of her, Captain.
Did you check to see if she was home?
First place we checked.
This is gonna be a tough one. Well, I got you. This is Captain Daly of the Organized Crime Task Force. Captain, this is Sergeant Thursday and Sergeant Jones.
Hey, good to meet you. Say, you're the two who caught the guy who was driving around snatching kids off the street, right?
That's right.
That was some fine police work.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, too bad about the trial, though.
I can't believe the jury bought his story that he was a school bus driver.
It's strange how we caught him dropping the kids off at school.
Who knows the twisted ways the criminal mind works.
I'd like to talk to you about your missing persons case. I hear there's a connection with the Empire Club.
Yeah, that's where she was last seen.
Well, we've been investigating the club for quite some time.
Why is the Organized Crime Task Force investigating the club?
Well, we think the club might have a connection to organized crime.
I can see why you're interested.
It's owned and operated by Vince Raft, a racketeer out of St. Louis. Intelligence says he may be running an illegal casino out of the back of the club. But so far we haven't come up with any hard evidence.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're a cagey bunch. Every time I ask them if there's any illegal gambling going on, he says no.
Sounds like a tough nut to crack.
Last time I even made him pinky promise me.
Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs when you can't trust a pinky promise, I tell you.
It seems like that club is the place we need to check for clues to Olive Stivers' whereabouts.
I don't know how much you'll be able to find out, Sergeant. Raft will clam up tight if he sees cops coming.
Here's an idea, Captain. Say we go undercover as performers in the club.
Okay.
We go undercover as performers in the club.
I'll admit that sounds pretty good, but do you think you could pull it off?
Could be our best shot at catching a break in this case, Skipper.
Okay, what do you think, Daly? You had any luck sending someone undercover before?
We haven't tried it. I'd really hope they'd honor the pinky promise, you know?
How about it, Captain?
All right, let's give it a shot. I guess you two need to learn to play some instruments, right?
Oh no, they book all sorts of acts. Magicians, ventriloquists, comedians, burlesque dancers, family acts.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so.
Burlesque dancers. Yes. Comedians.
Thursday, January 8th, 3:45 p.m. Frank and I arrive at the Empire Club for our audition.
Okay, who's next? All right, you. Who are you?
We're comedians. My name's Steve Spaulding.
And I'm Joey Giggleheimer.
Well, that's not a name you hear very often.
I don't think so. Joey was my father's name.
Who do we have here?
Spaulding and Giggleheimer, ma'am. We're comedians.
Really? Well, I'm always in the mood for a good laugh.
You like them, Miss Harlowe?
I'm not sure yet. Tell me about your act.
It consists of an assortment of jokes, anecdotes, and observations.
All right, you're hired.
I thought Mr. Raft did the hiring.
Well, there's been a change in ownership. I'm Leigh Harlowe, the new operator of the Empire Club.
I see. When did Mr. Raft leave?
Sunday night. It was very sudden.
What a coincidence. Some friends of ours played here Sunday night. The Estro Generals.
Oh, yes. They put on quite a show.
Well, it turns out one of the girls in the band is missing.
Really? Wow, that's too bad.
It certainly is. I hope she turns up. Of course, the band is welcome back here anytime, with or without their bassoon player. And now I've got to be going, boys. I'm looking forward to your show.
You guys are on tonight at 9, then.
Hey, I just noticed something, Joe.
What's that?
We never mentioned that the missing girl played bassoon.
You're right.
Yeah, and something else.
Yeah?
We need to think of some jokes.
9 p.m. With our cover firmly established, Frank and I were about to make our debut at the club.
Yes, give it up. That was Mighty Matt Tracy and his jumping jambalayas. And now put your hands together for a couple of very funny fellows making their Empire Club debut. I give you Steve Spaulding and Joey Giggleheimer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Spaulding, and this is my partner, Joey Giggleheimer. We're comedians.
Say, Steve, a funny thing happened to me on the way to the show tonight.
That sounds amusing.
It was. Steve, you don't seem very happy tonight.
My mother-in-law is staying with us this week.
I bet that's been fun.
No. When my mother-in-law visits, her presence usually creates tension in the household and disruption in the marital relationship between me and my spouse.
Well, what do you say we meet some of the people in the audience, Steve?
That's a good idea, Frank.
Joey Giggleheimer.
Right. Hello, ma'am. How are you this evening?
Just fine.
I don't know if anyone told you, but you can't bring dogs in here. Oh, I see that's not a dog. It's your husband. The implication being your husband is quite unattractive and more closely resembles a dog than a human man. How about you, sir? Where are you from?
Chicago.
I'm sorry?
Chicago.
No, I heard you. I'm just sorry. Because of the high homicide rate in the city.
Knock, knock, Steve.
Who's there?
A stranger.
Then I won't be opening my door because I don't know who you are.
That's a wise decision.
Fellas, that was great. Amazing.
Thank you.
We're funny.
Say, Spaulding, before your next show, Miss Harlowe wants to see you.
Thanks. This is our chance. You look for any clues.
Right. We'll meet back here at 10:45.
Why?
To get ready for the 11 o'clock show.
Right.
Come in.
I heard you wanted to see me.
That's right. You and your partner put on a good show.
Thank you.
I've been on the lookout for special acts for some limited engagements. I think you two fit the bill. How do you feel about making some extra money?
Provided all proper withholdings are itemized and deducted, I think it sounds good.
Excellent. In the back, we cater to a more exclusive clientele. We offer those customers a little bit more for their money.
Bottomless appetizers?
Blackjack, roulette, and craps. And you and your partner can keep them entertained. Tell some jokes to distract them from how much money they're losing.
You run an illegal casino in the back of the club?
Why? Does that bother you?
No, ma'am. I'm just a comedian. Why would I be bothered by violations of Civil Code 4-88, Section 29, and Municipal Codes 10-17, 11-4, and 27-9?
Good. How about a drink? And we can toast our new partnership. What is it now?
Sorry to interrupt, Joe.
Steve.
Right. We need to rehearse for the next show right away.
Can I get a rain check for that drink?
Of course. If he's calling you the wrong name, you definitely need to rehearse.
She just confirmed they're running a casino in the back.
And that's not all. Take a look at what I found in the closet down the hall.
That looks like Olive Stivers. How did you find her?
Well, I was looking for where I could redeem my shift meal, and there she was.
Help me untie her, Frank.
Thank goodness you're here.
Are you Olive Stivers?
Yes.
Well, sorry, ma'am, but we've got to be sure. Can you play this bassoon?
That's not a bassoon. That's a mop.
Well, she's definitely a musician, Joe.
You've got to get me out of here. She's going to kill me.
Who?
Leigh Harlowe.
Why would she want to kill you?
Your music can't be that bad.
Sunday night after our set, I was looking around for the bathroom. I opened a door and saw her and her right-hand man kill Vince Raft.
So they kidnapped you and held you prisoner so you couldn't tell anyone what you saw?
Well, not right away. First, they let me audition for the casino gig. I said I could play piano.
And?
I never said I could play it well.
What are you two doing here?
Definitely not rehearsing. Unless you're starting a trio with Miss Stivers.
The only act we're interested in booking is your stint in prison, lady. And we can guarantee you a run of 15 years to life.
We're police officers, ma'am. You're under arrest.
You must be joking.
Not yet, ma'am. Our next show isn't until 11.
The story you just heard is over. On February 17th, trial was held. where Leigh Harlowe was convicted of murder, kidnapping, and operation of an unlicensed gambling parlor. On February 18th, the comedy duo of Spaulding and Giggleheimer visited several talent agents to seek representation. None agreed to take a meeting. Join us next week and every week at this time when the makers of Excelsior cigarettes bring you another story of your police force at work in Badge Patrol.
Did he make gold yet?
Not quite yet, but he used a lathe, a sander, and 2 drills so far.
Those are tools, right?
Shh, you guys, I'm concentrating here.
I'm sorry. Carry on. We'll get out of your hair.
Thank you. This is very important work.
Uh-huh.
Honey, isn't the Derby a kid's thing?
It's open to all ages?
You know, you're going to be the creepy guy hanging out around all the kids. You know that, right?
I'm not creepy.
It's gonna
really
look
not
creepy.
Randall,
Sometimes, man,
no,
you
I'm
are
not
the
creepy.
definition
I
of
mean,
creepy, man.
I
Whoa.
mean,
Well,
you know,
I guess
maybe
back to work,
I
Dale?
was a
Open
little
up a
creepy when I
Growler's
was in high
dictionary.
school.
Yeah,
Weird,
about
man.
that. What are we doing again?
We are having a seance to raise the ghost of Truman Capote so he can write about that crazy Murdoch family in South Carolina.
Oh. And why are we doing that?
Because Tom Wolfe said no.
You really think that a seance will work?
Are you saying that I was your second choice? After that white pantsuit-wearing pretty boy? Well, I'll have you know I am a much better writer than that hack. And I'm more fun at cocktail parties.
This might be the best job I've ever had.
You know, it is. It's only a job, though, if you get paid for it.
Right. Well, still fun, though.
Are you paying attention to me? Did you just conjure me up for a jokey reference to a story about generations of white Southern men behaving very badly with mysterious deaths and strange financial transactions?
Yes! You are gonna love this story.
I do love this story. Are they handsome men? I like handsome men. Anyway, girlie, I am far too important to work for free.
Okay, how about a bottle of absinthe and 2 hours of fawning compliments?
3 hours and I'm yours.
Done. Dale?
Well, what just happened?
Nothing. Read the credits, man.
Okay. This episode of My Friend Lyssa... wait, how come Capote gets paid?
Wearing a fedora.
I gotta get a fedora. This episode of My Friend Lyssa.
Okay, let's try that again. This episode of My Friend Lyssa, Balloonacy, was written by Lori Furth, Lyssa Graham, Dale Leopold, and Jack Mooney, and featured the vocal talents of the Suffolk Goode Players, Rebecca Davis, Dustin Ebaugh, Lori Furth, Lyssa Graham, Dale Leopold, Chris Mezzolesta, Karyn O'Bryant, and George Washington III. Original music composed, performed, and produced by Chris Mezzolesta. No song this time. We'll definitely get one in next time. Editing, sound design, and audio production by Dale Leopold. Artwork by Richard McMurry. If you enjoyed this episode, the biggest favor you can do us is to tell a friend or two about it. The second biggest favor you can do us is to support our efforts by joining our Patreon at patreon.com/myfriendlyssa, and that's Lyssa, the Welsh spelling. Very soon you'll be hearing some announcements about our upcoming album, the first collection of songs under the Suffolk Goode Players moniker. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another exciting episode, and in the meantime, stay safe out there, vote blue, and once again, thank you for listening.